Hi there, students. Glory. Okay, glory refers to great praise, great distinction, great honour, excellence, or perhaps it's associated with the presence of God. We have the adjective glorious. A glorious sunset, a glorious victory in battle, the glorious beauty of a summer's day. So glorious, it's often used to express beauty or excellence. Whereas glory is great honour, great distinction, great praise. Very often attributed to God as well. To glorify, to make something glorious by giving honour or praise or admiration. To elevate something to a very high status, to worship it. So you could glorify a person's achievement. To glorify can also mean to make it look better than it really is. For example, to glorify war. Glorification, the act of glorifying, the state of being glorified, celebrating something. I didn't like the film because I think the film glorified war. The film was the glorification of death and suffering in wars, and that's not something I believe in. So to glorify something, to make it seem better or more important than it really is. He denies that the film glorifies violence. Or you could glorify somebody, to praise or worship them. So the stars of the national team are glorified by the supporters. To praise and worship God. To exalt, to worship, to adore, to revere, to exalt, to mythify, to glorify the beauty of nature, but also to make it appear more glorious than it really is, to flatter, to make look good. Some movies glorify crime and mobsters, making them seem cool. Historical dictators are glorified in some countries. Okay, so to glorify, this comes from gloria in Latin, which itself probably comes from Proto-Italic gloria, knowledge. Look at ancient Greek gnorimos, well known or familiar. So to glorify, to give honour to praise, to exalt, to worship as if it were a god, to glorify a hero, to glorify military life, but also to go too far, to make something seem more than it is. The description glorified a small log cabin to the status of a mansion fit for a millionaire. So to glorify, to praise and honour God or a person. So there are 99 prayer beads, one for each way Allah can be glorified in the Quran. A statue was erected to glorify the country's natural heroes. What they called a limousine was just a glorified taxi. So to represent something and make something seem more than it is, what they called paella, as the Brits say, paella, was just boiled rice with a few bits of fish in it. Okay, so to glorify. You can glory as in honour and success. So the athlete obtained Olympic glory by winning a gold medal. The scorer of the winning goal was glorified for scoring it. Glory as beauty or splendour. The glory of a stunning autumn sunset. A building could be brought back to its former glory. A beautiful cathedral can be described as one of the glories of the city. Glory to God in the highest. Many churches are built to the glory of God. A person who has achieved great success might come home covered in glory. But notice also, to cover oneself in glory can mean the opposite, to make a total idiot of yourself. But this is sarcasm. So I made this beautiful cake. It was really good. And then I covered myself in glory by dropping it on the floor. Made an idiot of myself. But this is sarcasm. The artist's successful exhibition, it may be the source of their glory. The most impressive feature of something is its crowning glory, its most important bit. So yeah, you restore something to its former glory. The glory of the Roman Empire. Okay, yeah, Beowulf pursued glory by defeating monsters. Okay, but natural beauty, everyday actions in a religious context, moments of happy. I was in my glory doing this. Okay, so glory, glorification. To glorify. Everyone was on their knees, glorifying their God. So, glorify. They aim to glorify war and violence in their films. The painting glorifies the beauty of nature. The book glorifies the achievements of the protagonist. Some people mistakenly glorify celebrities, treating them as role models. The dictator tried to glorify himself through propaganda. We must not glorify criminal behaviour in any form. The sculptor is meant to glorify the human form. His speeches often glorify the virtues of hard work. So glory, glorious, glorify, glorification. Bye for now. All formality. 5 informality. Use anywhere. Bye for now.